Vancouver Chinatown came a long way from False Creek Flat to become a National Historic Site. The inspiration came after a public forum on January 19, 2018, which the proposal of UNESCO Destination Application Initiative was brought up. Four main directions proposed that being Heritage Site Management Plan, Community Engagement, Community Land Trust, and Multimedia Epic. Each year in Vancouver has 192.4 days with rainfall and collects up to 1,325 mm, equivalent to 52.17 inches of precipitation. Imagine the water damage it will cause. Rainwater protection for the National Historic Site is needed before anything else. Coming from the construction technology, Rhino Wrap could be in use for rainwater protection before the redevelopment of the heritage architecture. Sunrise East Hastings rezoning proposal on Renview near PNE inspired me further. Woodward, Mohill, Coos Corner, Mirvish Village, and Mont Cenis Training Center are definitely some good references for Chinatown. Instead of focusing upon gentrification and speculation, a public and private cost-sharing agreement between government agency, non-profit organization, community organization, developer, owner, architect, and planner could maintain the historic sites in terms of heritage access, infrastructure, amenity, social housing, co-op housing, market housing, arts and cultural program, etc. Woodward redevelopment is a successful case in terms of heritage conservation, redevelopment, and community engagement. Mohill, being Vancouver's oldest heritage block, is a very good reference for Chinatown Heritage Site Management Plan. Coos Corner serves as a good showcase about the possibility in redevelopment of heritage building. A new development model in Toronto City Building that embraces heritage building, rental housing, public and retail spaces within a city block. This redevelopment project provides a valuable insights for Vancouver Chinatown. Inspired by Mont Cenis section plan, imagine Chinatown covered by glass with solar energy filter invented by MIT. In the City of Rain, the protection from rainwater would cut the restoration costs for the heritage building as well as prevents water leakage. As a result, there will be more money available to upgrade the building code or full restoration. The rainwater collected could recycle for irrigation or greywater usage. Also, it could put a cap of height limitation for redevelopment. The solar energy filter on the glass not only maintains a clear view for the building itself, it could also lay a point to pedestrian pavement or any flat surface. The power generated could run blue energy light, which mimics the natural energizing power of daylight to increase energy level and mood. Germans flock to Mont Cenis in the winter. Recall Robson Square in City Center, Marina-Side Crescent in Yaletown, and Ford's Foundation headquarters in New York. Think Chinatown could adopt the similar ideas for redevelopment to establish a new relationship between the community member and the building, solve the developer's worry for not able to develop more floor space. Community amenity contribution levy could use for conservation and restoration of the heritage architecture. Built primarily out of concrete, Robson Square is similar to a skyscraper turned on its side, softened by its lush landscaping design with free cascading waterfalls throughout the complex, provide natural air conditioning, and mask the noise of downtown traffic. As a vast urban landmark stretching for 3 city blocks, the complex is anchored by a glass-roofed courthouse at one end and the art gallery at the other. 1208 to 1329 Marina-Side Crescent with Man-Made Creek going down the communal garden will be a good reference for Chinatown. Chinatown had an undivided relationship with water. Remember the door on the second floor on Wing Sang Building? From the section plan, imagine the glass cover area as Dr. Sanyasan Classic Garden Site, low-rise area as the historic sites area, and the high-rise area being the market housing development. Since 2018, Ford's Foundation headquarters building is having a $250 million restoration. Ran the idea with the previous master planner of Concord Pacific, who have been to the headquarters building and adores the atrium garden. Site comparison between Chinatown and the Mont Cenis Training Center. At present, across the society, there are at least 5 generations. Chinatown demographic is concentrated more on the traditionalists and baby boomer. Wait a minute, Chinatown community members are not that technical savvy. Correct. Therefore, they may not be interested in attending forum, panel discussion, or online platform. For Chinatown to prosper again, the general public across 5 generations must recognize the value of heritage access through community engagement. Community engagement in the digital age, technology must be used to bring in participation. For example, this online platform, Chinatown could definitely benefit from it. Story City webpage of Vancouver Public Library already sets a good example of online community engagement. The site has lots of audios, videos, and images. With various types of stakeholders from individual to big and small property owners, incorporate and private business owners, non-profit and clan society, Vancouver Chinatown needs a solution to join force in redeveloping the heritage sites. Other Chinatown in the past, for instance Calgary and Boston, have used the solution of community land trust. So what is community land trust? Community land trust can create scale, generate capacity, provide access to capital, and build partnership. Community land trust can aggregate housing access, assume key function as the portfolio level, pool risk and reward, provides a common tables and one point of contact. Even though Chinatown Heritage Site doesn't have first-rate building or any important architectural work to become a first-rate landmark, but its significance in modern history is beyond imagination. An epic of Chinatown is necessary to cover its heritage in details. Here is just a few examples of heritage sites in the world. Jiufen in Taiwan, Shute Tower in Australia, Chuseongjin Temple in Japan. Conclude here. In this video, we have talked about Heritage Site Management Plan, Community Engagement, Community Land Trust, and Multimedia Epic. Please remember, Vancouver Chinatown is for everyone.